Nox 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 is a S-rank character in Path to Nowhere, and well, she's really good. Not just good, but quite possibly the best S-rank in the game right now. And so let me tell you why, if you haven't already, should invest into Nox right now. Let's go. So firstly, Nox is a free-to-play character. You obtain her from those beginner missions that you have about 14 days to complete. And if you missed out on her, then rip. I would probably think about re-rolling your account because she is that good to get. But now let's talk about why I recommend her. So firstly, we have to talk about her class. She is a Fury character, which is one of the better classes in the game due to their high attack and high defense, which means that they can not only dish out good damage but can be stuck in a lane and defend against all the enemies without dying, or rather without getting one shot. It would be somewhat comparable to the guard class from Arknights if you played that, but now let's take a look at her kit. So her ultimate is an AoE ability that just completely destroys all enemies in front of Nox. Pretty much Silver Ash is S3, and well, like Silver Ash, it's pretty broken in this game. It's a skill that's good in pretty much any map, and the fact that you can move her means that this already crazy ultimate can be moved and used in any spot on the stage. So overall, amazing ultimate, crazy AoE, almost no downsides. The only sort of downside is the big energy cost, but as long as you have chief skill that gives her energy, you should have no problem with this. Her first passive is one that will grant her an attack bonus for each and every enemy that dies on the stage, and so pretty much the longer the battle goes, the stronger she will get. Again, another ability that is really good with no real downside. One thing that may seem a problem is that on maps that don't have many mobs, you can't really get full use of this, but honestly, there's not that many maps. Honestly, there's no maps that I can think of that has absolutely no mobs. Even on boss stages, they usually have a few mobs that you can kill, and so overall, it's a really good passive. Her other passive will decrease the enemy's defense by a certain amount when she is on the field. It's really good, it will help out her whole team, not just herself, and seeing that she does do physical damage, this will obviously help out her a ton. And so overall, that's her kit. You can see that there's no real downside, there's no big condition you have to meet, it's just place her down and watch her destroy the enemies with her high attack. And the real interesting thing about this is, well, this isn't even the best thing about her. I mean, even just with this kit, she's still probably one of the best S ranks, one of the best Fury characters, but there's definitely one more thing that elevates her to GOAT status. But now, just before I talk about that, let's quickly take a look at her shackles, which are really good, even when compared to other characters. I don't like to talk too much about these, as even without these, I still consider her to be one of the best, but with these, she's 1000% the best. The notable ones include Shackle 1, which will increase the duration of her ultimate for every enemy she kills up to 8 seconds, which is great. It already lasts a long time, but with this, it's just crazy. And by the time it's over, you will probably already have Chief skill up again to give her more energy to get right back to it. Her Shackle 3 will increase the defense reduction of her passive 2 by 50% when she is in her ultimate form thingy. This again is just amazing. Her ultimate already lasts a long time, about 20 seconds, and then with her Shackle 1 it will get another 8 seconds, so you'll get this 50% reduction for a while to come. It's just amazing. Now, finally, her Shackle 4 will make Nox start with 15 energy, which means you'll be able to get her ultimate much more faster and reap all these benefits. But now, we reach the greatest part of Nox, and that's the thing that elevates her to the next level. You may have noticed that she has a lot of positives. The only real thing she's missing is that core damage. And well, guess what she gets with her exclusive Crown brand? It's core damage, as well as a bit more damage. This is just great. I mean, I've talked about core damage again and again, but in this game, you need core damage, you need characters that can deal core damage, and so having Nox get the ability to deal core damage is just really good. It really cements her being the best S rank in the game. And so to summarize on why Nox is the best Sinner right now, it comes down to a few reasons. Firstly, she's free to play as long as you complete those missions. If you don't, then please reroll your account. Secondly, she's a Fury character, which means she has a high defense, so she can act as a semi-pseudo Enduro class and doesn't get one-shotted. Thirdly, amazing ultimate, decimates enemies, swing, making her one of the best AoE characters in the game. And finally, an incredible exclusive crime brand that allows her to deal core damage, allowing her to overcome one of her main weaknesses. And because of all that, she's the best S rank in the game right now. And so if you have her lying around and you haven't invested into her, definitely do so. You won't regret it. But now that is the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.